What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Hunter Constantine. Today I have a special guest, Tony Ryan. I'll let you introduce yourself.
Hi guys, I'm Tony Ryan. I'm a neuroathletic coach. I specialize in human performance using functional neurology for tactical athletes. So typically when we work with shooters, we're gonna look at their vision. So we're gonna look at Hunter's vision today.
Tony, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
We're gonna have some sort of metric to test this off of, and we're going to have basically a cold start drill that we're going to do. We're gonna do some vision exercises, and then we're gonna shoot that drill again and see if we improve our times and our accuracy. So let's go down, let's see what drill we're gonna shoot today. All right, so for the drill, I wanted to choose something that a lot of us are familiar with. This is the Bear Solutions shooting standard drill. Shooting standard: on signal, draw and engage each rectangle with 5 rounds. Perform a slide lock reload and engage circle with 3 rounds. It gives us the option to shoot pistol from 3, 5, or 7 yards. So we're gonna choose that 7 yards because we wanna challenge ourselves to the highest degree and see how we perform. So I'm gonna be shooting from concealed, Tony's gonna be shooting from retention, and we'll see how we do on our initial times for this. All right, to see who goes first, we're gonna play rock, paper, scissors.
Best 2 out of 3 for sure.
2 out of 3, okay.
Yeah. On shoot or no?
Shoot, for sure.
Okay.
Okay, I'm playing rock first.
Okay, got it.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I don't believe you.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. That's it. I'll go first.
Perfect.
It's on instant, standard match commands. 10 in the first mag, 3 in the second mag. Just get the ears going. No warm up draw, we're just going for it. All right.
Here, shooter ready. Stand by. Good, to finish the electro clear, all that fun stuff.
Clear, what do we got on time?
We have 7:32.
7:32 to start out. Let's go check the hits. All right, so it looks like I pulled 2 out on my cold start. We got 5 in the box. We've got 4 in the box. This was one of the 5th shots from over here, and I pulled 1 high on the circle. So we're down, we got 8 out of 10 hits at a 732. All right, let's see what you can do. Boom. Shooter ready, stand by. All right, 1170, clear, holster. Let's go check the hits.
Terrible.
Tony. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. There's 13 shots, not 10. The last target I said there was 10, there's 13. My math is so bad right now. 9 out of 13 for Tony.
Yep.
11 out of 13 for me. He's at 1170, I was at 730 something. So we're gonna do some vision drills. This was also our cold start. After that, we're gonna staple up some fresh paper on here, and we're gonna see how the results change.
So what we're gonna start with right now is we're gonna test how accurately your eyes can aim at a target.
Okay.
Right, so we're gonna test that by doing what's called a pencil push-up. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the pen tip out in front of you like this. You're gonna keep it level with the bridge of your nose. You're going to track it in towards the bridge of your nose, and you wanna keep it one image the whole time, okay? If it gets blurry, that's fine, but we wanna keep it one image the whole time.
Like instead of going cross where you start seeing double?
Yeah, where you start seeing double, exactly.
Just on that like gold tip of the pen.
Just that gold tip, so we have a nice small tip.
Just the tip.
And what we'll do, if at any point it does turn into 2, just stop, recollect that single image, and then track it back out, just like that.
And how many reps should we do?
Let's start with 5 to 10. Right about there is good. Make sure it's level with the bridge of your nose, and then you want to bring it straight in.
All right, I just saw a little bit of double right there.
Good, recollect it, see if you can get a little more. Good, and then track it back out.
Well, I can like feel my eyes flexing.
Yep.
And they're watering right now, not because the beauty of the mountains behind me.
Like that's really good right there. That was really good. Can you feel that one be a little bit cleaner?
Honestly, that one had the least amount of strain.
Yep.
The one right before had the most amount, and that second one didn't. So it's almost like when you're working out and I just like warmed up my muscles, and like now I'm ready to like hit the big weights.
And that's exactly it. We know from your athletic background that like more load, more time under tension is probably better. That's why I'm letting Hunter go a little bit. So that's our first drill. That's called a pencil push-up. Our next drill, now we're actually gonna do what's called a saccade or a saccade when they talk about literature, but really all it is jumping my eyes from target to target. So what we're gonna use is 2 pens now. We'll have them out about shoulders width right now. And then I'm gonna stay on the left target to start, and I'll jump to the right target, then to the left target, right, left, back and forth. And I'm just gonna have Hunter go as quickly as he possibly can between the targets.
And focusing on them, right?
You wanna
not
focus.
Not just moving your eyes to that general direction, but like getting your eyes to
create a clear target.
Yeah.
So you only move on when the target is clear. So jump to the target, when it's clear, move back to the other target.
Finding that focus on it too, that's your muscles like behind your eye, like tightening up.
So you have muscles that will actually move your eye. So you have 6 muscles, 3 on either side of your eye that will help move it.
Okay.
And then you have muscles inside, like near the lens, that will help adjust the lens to be able to actually focus.
And that changes like the bow of the lens, right?
Yep, and we're gonna work on that one after this one.
All right.
There you go.
This one's pretty easy for me.
And then I want you, do you feel that little bit of head movement?
A little bit.
Okay, cool. So what
I
want
feel
you
it
to,
in my chin.
what I'm gonna do, and you can get a different angle here, I'm gonna hold these for you.
Okay.
I want you to put your finger on your chin so your head doesn't move.
Okay.
And now you go back and forth between the targets. And so that's a little bit different, right? Because now the eyes are doing all the work. And you're actually performing a little bit better. I think you're a little bit quicker this way, which I like.
Yeah, I don't, because I think part of that mental strain was coming from also just holding them, being like, this needs to be in the right position. Like,
yeah. Exactly. So this makes it a little bit easier for you so you can focus on performing the drill. Let's do a quick set where we're going diagonals real quick. So I'll hold them again.
I'm gonna try not putting my finger on my chin this time.
Yeah. Better. Good job with the head movement. Good. Rest.
I don't know why, but I didn't want my tongue to touch anywhere inside of my mouth. So it's just like floating. I don't know why.
Extramedular stim.
Yeah.
If you're a nerd, you get that. And that's the other thing too, like you can tell he's a little bit tense right now. He's not used to doing this and like isolating these skills. As you get better at this, you want to start to be able to relax. But at first, give yourself a ton of grace and a lot of leeway to be able to just kind of get the job done. So let's do these two. Yeah, straight at me. Perfect. And then start. 2, 1, rest. Good. That's how I felt easier than this other diagram.
Way easier. So what's interesting on that rep, I started thinking about when I stage plan for a match, and I'm visualizing the targets. I will think about what my vision has to look like to get to another target. Where towards the end of that rep, I'm like, I know, outside of like using all my sensory inputs to find where that pen was, I'm like, I know my eyes just need to move that far.
Yep.
And so like,
and you're kind of ranging.
I'm almost like, yeah, like feel like I'm cheating it a little bit, but that's like what I do for visualization on stages where I'm like, I know that I'm gonna get to this position and like, I have a idea of what those distances are, and the better you can capture that visual image in your head and do that visualization during your walkthrough and like what that distance is going to be between those targets, the better you're going to perform it because you can replay it in your head and you're basically shooting it before you're actually pulling the trigger.
Yep. So what we're gonna do now is we're actually gonna use the beautiful mountain background.
Okay. I love the mountains.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So what we'll do is we'll take the pen and I want you to bring it in as closely as you can while it's still clear. So once it becomes blurry, take it back out, make sure.
Should I be focusing on the pen?
We're gonna focus on the pen tip, and then what you're gonna do is we're gonna switch to a far target and then back to a near target.
Maybe the peak on that mountain?
Yeah, let's do the peak for now.
Okay.
For you guys at home, if you're actually practicing this, you only need to go to about 40 meters to get what we call full divergence. So my eye's just splaying out to a far target. We call that divergence. You'll need about 40 meters. So pick a target at 40 meters or at least further than your living room wall, and this will be a good way to train it. But I'll bring it in here.
Just go stand out in your front yard with your pen looking like a crazy person.
Exactly. And I'm only moving on when the target becomes clear, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm just watching what your eyes are doing. Your pupils are moving just a little bit. It's kind of cool watching that focus like happen real time. Can you see that on the camera?
And what you'll feel for most people is most people have a little bit of lag time at first. My eyes are moving pretty quick because I'm pretty trained at this. But most people will have this accommodation period where their lens is changing shape and it takes a little bit for that target to get clear. So be patient with yourself through that process. As you train, that will get faster and faster.
Bridge of the nose.
Bring it in so as close as you can while it's still clear. Good, is that clear?
Yep.
Perfect. So from there, all the way out.
Wow, this feels way slower.
And that's why I tell people, make sure you give yourself a little grace at first because it does take a bit. Cool.
All right, so we did the pen push-ups. We did the transitions. What is it called?
Saccades. But yeah,
Saccades.
the eye jumps.
Yep. And then
And then near far, a combination.
Near far,
so just near far
combination focus. Cool. I think our goal should be to try to get this clean next time.
I think it should be.
Clean, and then, I don't know, maybe if you guys like it, we'll do one for speed after we get it clean.
Let's do it.
We're back downrange. We got some fresh paper up on the targets.
Stand by.
Oh,
show clear.
got one out.
All good.
What was that, 728? So a little bit faster, felt a little bit more controlled on my groupings. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So we had less rounds out than last time. This one was a little bit right, but break the line counts. Ideally, I'd like it in the center of that box. So we improved.
Yeah, we improved.
Yep, we got one less out, and time is about a 1/10 faster. All right, let's see what you can do.
Let's see what I can do.
Shooter ready? Stand by. $11.86. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 probably.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a new one over here too. Either way, we got some out.
It's not great.
I shoot far more rounds than Tony per year on average. I think it is May right now, and I'm at about 27,000 rounds for the year.
Yeah.
So that also leads into this factor of some of the proficiencies here where Tony still might be thinking about some of the fundamentals with your shooting as we're going through the drill.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm only thinking about the visual inputs that we just worked on. Let's do a couple more drills and let's run it one more time and see what happens.
Perfect. Ideally, it would be my eyes go to a target and then my head goes to the target, right? Yep. So we're gonna do the same saccade drill. I'm gonna hold it, but your eyes are gonna go first. So if I was looking at you, I jump my eyes over to the target and then my head goes over. So eyes go, head goes. Yeah. Eyes go, head goes. Eyes go, head goes. And if you wanted to train this with your gun, right, we could just be dry firing, go eyes, everything, right? That makes sense?
Yep, eyes first, gun follows.
Exactly. Good. Stop for 1 second, take a deep breath, relax a little bit, and then keep going. You can see the tension build up, right? And that's what we want to start to eliminate. Yeah, there we go. It's a little better. I'm gonna make him out here.
You son of a gun.
Yeah, I'm just moving him back for you. Boom. Yeah, because I want that stable head right at the end, just that slight pause. Boom. And then pretend you have your gun up, and then go.
Wow, I just got so much faster.
Yep. Right now, so I want you to just take a little bit more narrow stance. We won't even go sport specific, because I want a little bit of balance work. And what I want you to do is to look at that target, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna look at the target, keep it clear, and we're gonna move our head side to side like this. So I should be able to see it with both eyes the entire time, but I'm gonna smoothly move my head while the target stays clear. Right? This is important that my head can move while my vision stays clear.
Wow, okay. So after doing that, I don't know, like 10 seconds, it starts to like shake with me a little bit.
And that's why that stipulation's in there, so you can slow down the head movement in order to keep it clear, and that's kind of what we need. Good. Let's do up and down now. So I'm gonna look at the target, I'm gonna go back and forth like this. Again, making sure I can see with both eyes the entire time while the target stays clear. Good. And for you right now, full range of motion, so all the way back, all the way forward. Yeah, you can pop the head.
It's easier to go up and down.
If you're gonna start doing this stuff, train with really high contrast at first until you get good at stuff, and then you can start to train in low light conditions, low contrast. Sure. Like USPSA targets are pretty low contrast, so you start to work into those type of targets.
Do you think John Wick trained his vision?
He's just a super freak.
We're back for our third run. Tony suggested that I should change my sunglasses because this is what I shoot in day out for competitions and when I'm practicing. These are Hunter HD Gold sunglasses. They have amber lenses. I'm red-green colorblind for those of you who don't know. And these help me with the contrast on the target. So let's try it again. Third run, vision tests, fresh lenses, fresh mags, fresh targets, fresh air.
Shooter ready. Stand by. Good stuff.
What was that?
731.
731. Let's go check the hits. I don't know if this line breaker got in or not. That counts. We broke it. I'm not happy with it, but it counts. We got all in 730, so we beat my first time. Beat my first time by like 0.6 of a second, but the accuracy is 100%. This is what I like to see. Let's see what Tony can do.
Let's do it.
All right, shooter ready. Stand by. Woo, 1130, clear. So 0.4 faster than his very first time. Let's check. I think you only have one out on this one.
I think I only have one out just to drop that one.
Yep, circles off to the right.
Cool.
Still better though, one out compared to 4, I think, on the last one.
Yes, sir.
Or on your first one. So these vision drills help awaken the muscles behind our eyes just so we can get a better visual sight picture on target when we're aiming through our guns. I found that the glass actually helped quite a bit.
Yep.
You can see the, wow, wind. All right, guys, so we just finished it up. You could see our improvement throughout the drills where it's time, accuracy until I got through on a full clean target. Working those different muscles in your eyes is something I've never really done before or even explored. It's very interesting activating those muscles.
Yeah.
And seeing the improvements.
Yeah, and what's nice is it's not, I always tell people, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. That's what you have guys like Hunter for. They'll give you the actions that you need to do on the gun, but I'll give you the better ability to do what someone like him tells you to do. So having the ability to do what a good coach wants you to do, that's what I'm here for. So that type of training is just to give you the hard skills. So when you do get on the gun, you're actually able to perform the tasks that you know you need to do, and you can do them well and efficiently.
That's great. Tony, thank you so much for being on the channel today. If people want to get a hold of you, how can they find you?
You can go to TonyRhine.com. I'm at Tony J. Rhine on Instagram, and I'm Tony Rhine on YouTube. So Tony, R-H-I-N-E, like the river in Germany. Find me there.
Yep.
Appreciate it, guys.
We'll put the links down below. Do all the YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. If you want some cool vision drills, hit up Tony. He has an entire library and an online program that you can do this all at home and improve your shooting skill. Thanks for tuning in.